after this whole journey, what I really learned here is like there are a lot of health conscious people. I think I'm considering myself one as well. Uh, but no, there's a lot of things. No matter what you do, how much you pay attention to it, how much you avoid it, and sometimes it just got in. And I think TPE gave me a good opportunity to restart my body again. Hi, my name is Tim Savage. I am part of MD Lifespan Cancer Protocol. I wasn't really health conscious back in the day. I wasn't paying much attention. I used to just eat what I want, whatever how I wanted, until 2005. That's where my father was diagnosed with cancer, stomach cancer. The whole family was devastated. By the time we found out, it was like a stage four. So nothing we can do to make any differences. And it took him only 6 months from beginning to the end, and it was really sad. My dad and I were very close. And it breaks my heart. And, but since then, I start to pay more attention, and I know cancer can be genetic related, and since we have a family histories, and I became more cautious and about what I ate, what shouldn't I eat, and I started to getting more involved with the health wellness, and but I was trying my best to not make that happen, repeat on me. I say that. My father passed away at 2005, and at the time, technology wasn't really there. So all I can do is just to keep myself healthy, and even back then, I that was my in my mid 20s. That's not much I can do, and other than just do what I can do to stay healthy. And fast forward, in my 40s, that's when doctor told me I should start my endoscopy testing frequently. When I did my first endoscopy, he found a little ulcer, and so they had it scoped and tested, and nothing was serious. Nothing really. Uh, they find nothing, so I was grateful for that. Until a couple of years ago, I started doing my first test of RGCC because endoscopy can only detect anything that's in the stomach. Uh, but what if there's anything else? So I got my RGCC tested. RGCC is the company that we use to testing screening cancers, and basically they give you they draw a blood of tubes, and they can detect if there's any cancer that's informing or it's already there, and they can tell you what they are and how they are. For me, they what I found in me is a precancer protein, precancer marker. Um, they caught something, and that means basically I already have a cancer forming. At the earliest on stage, like the one they caught that's within my body, they cannot tell what types of cancer yet. But if there's anything that's happened later on, which is something already forming, they should be able to find out what types of cancer that might be. When I got my first test back, and I was actually went blank because as I think my first question to myself is like, how? Like I thought I have been pretty healthy, and I eat everything healthy. I didn't even touch the salt, and I thought I follow all the guidance, and I'm getting nervous that cancer is coming. It's in my body now, and what should I do? What can I do? Family history might play a big part, but with all this time with the MD lifespan, and with all the education I took, I deeply understand now is toxins and microplastics has a lot to do with my cancer for me because I got my uh, toxin and plastic test and it was showing high. So when I got my RGCC test back and it's positive in cancer markers, and we are Dr. Sajid sat down with me and discussed with me and just show me what it was and what could possibly be and asking me to do another round of tests, and this time uh, we included the toxin test, which is I test all my toxins, PFAs, microplastics, and as well as some blood draw, additional blood draw. Then when the lab result comes back, my blood draw portion was okay, and my microplastic is a little high, and my toxins and PFAs are like not in the good zone. Let's put it that way. And so that explains everything because I the toxins and microplastics cause your body inflammation, and then when your body is inflamed, you literally can't heal yourself, and that's where cancer had a chance to step in. So after going through my lab results, he recommended me to do the TPE, the Therapeutic Plasma Exchange, which is uh, currently in the lifespan. Was doing right now. So I have done my TPE once a month for 3 months straight, and this entire time I also follow the protocol by taking the NDL supplements because the supplements contain more like 65 different ingredients that really helps you help your body to get better and balance it and help you detox. And of course, and before you sit down on the chair, I am scared. You know, that's a lot of needles on you. But it's actually easy and breezy, and I feel really comfortable from beginning to the end. I don't really feel much discomfort at all. And I complete my TPE sessions, all TPE sessions, and then we wait for the 6 weeks, and they retesting my toxin levels, and it was something amazing. I had never thought a simple blood exchange, plasma exchange, can do all that because all my toxin level gone down. Like I guess before you see yellows and reds, every part of the test now is down the green. It's like a low green or even nothing. After the second post TVE labs come back, most of my toxins are gone and my PFAs are low and it's almost gone. And that time that got me thinking first, like, is how did these toxins got in? Because I thought was eating pretty healthy, and almost don't touch anything I shouldn't be touching. The truths are the toxins are everywhere. The vegetable you did not wash thoroughly, even the bottled water, which is why I never drinking bottled water anymore from plastic bottles because it's a PFAs and it's a microplastics. I now learn to be smarter, like the product I choose. So after my post TPE lab result came back and there's everything shows green sign, which that was a relief for me. And Dr. Sanjay told me that we should do another RGCC 6 months after my final TPE. And which after 6 months, I got my RGCC test done again. And this time was super nervous. I think I'm more nervous than the first one. 3 weeks later, the test result came back, and Dr. Savage just jumps up and down and told me, "Guess what? You're negative." I was I was happy. I was really happy because he said, "Now I know, and this time I know better that I can do better. I can do something right about my body." I was so happy and so And I was telling myself, oh, this is my second chance. I will be turning 50 in June. And all this time of my life, and I thought I was pretty proactive and healthy. And until the later on, I've learned so many stuff about me that I didn't even know that exists. I was so excited to talk to my family, and I shared with them. And just like, guess what? This is happening. The cancer is no longer in my body. And I was so excited. And they were like, oh my God, this is really happening. I can't wait to start our journey too. And they were looking to do their TB as well. When my father passed away, and he was actually a month before he turning 50. So at the time, it was uh, shocking and sadness, everything, all the bad emotion comes to me. It's like, gosh, my dad didn't even make it to 50. And what if that happened to me? That was something that has been bugging me for years. Am I gonna repeat the same like my dad did, my father did? Um, if I didn't make it to 50, or if I did something seriously wrong inside my body that I can't have a control over, and what would I do? By turning 50 in June, this means a lot.